Did you know most men make at least one of these 7 workout mistakes without realizing it's ruining their muscle gains? How many are you making every single day? Even if you're training hard and eating clean, these silent errors could still be holding you back. Today, we're breaking down 7 hidden habits that quietly stall your progress and exactly how to fix them. Watch closely. Even catching one could unlock serious growth. Mistake 1. No warm-up sets, diving straight in. Let me guess. You walk into the gym, rack up 135, and dive into your first set? Big mistake. Why it kills gains. Jumping in cold reduces joint mobility and limits motor unit recruitment. Cold muscles are less elastic and slower to activate, which means weaker lifts, poorer form, and higher injury risk. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that dynamic warm-ups significantly improved strength and vertical jump performance compared to static stretching or doing nothing at all. The fix is simple and only takes a few minutes. 5 minutes of movement-based drills, like leg swings or band openers, followed by 2 to 3 ramp-up sets using just the bar and skip static stretching pre-lift. It can drop strength output by up to 8%. Let us know in the comments, do you warm up properly or just dive in? Mistake 2. Bad exercise order. Doing curls before deadlifts? Triceps before bench? Yeah, that's backwards. Why it kills gains. Starting with isolation work fatigues your stabilizers in smaller muscle groups, which means your heavy compound lifts suffer. Your nervous system and prime movers can't fire at full strength if your support muscles are already taxed. That's not just bad for performance, it limits overload, ruins form, and cuts into your ability to grow. I once watched a guy pre-exhaust his triceps with 3 push-down variations, and then struggle to get through his first set of bench. Doesn't matter how strong you are, if your support system's fried, your main lift is already compromised. A study in the European Journal of Applied Physiology found that compound lift performance dropped by up to 20% when isolation exercises were done first. To get the most from your training, lead with your big lifts: squats, deadlifts, bench, rows. These movements demand full body effort and deliver the biggest return. Save isolations for the end, once you've already pushed your system to its limit. Are you starting smart or wasting energy on curls first? Mistake 3. Short reps, no control. Half reps. Ego lifts. Bouncing the bar off your chest. Sound familiar? Why it kills gains. Limiting your range of motion reduces time under tension, shortens the eccentric phase, and takes your muscles out of their most effective growth zone. Full ROM training also stimulates stretch-mediated hypertrophy, a powerful growth signal triggered when muscles are loaded in their lengthened position. A meta-analysis by Brad Schoenfeld found that full range of motion led to significantly greater muscle growth than partial reps, especially in big lifts like squats, presses, and rows. Partial reps don't just limit activation, they shift tension toward your joints, reduce stability, and leave key fibers understimulated. Here's how to fix it. Use a weight you can actually control from top to bottom, not just the first half of the rep. Squat deep. Press to full extension. Row with a pause at the stretch and squeeze at the top. Don't let your ego write checks your form can't cash. Growth doesn't come from shortcuts, it comes from control. Mistake 4. Poor bracing and breathing. Breathing's automatic, right? Until your core collapses under a heavy rep, or worse, your back tweaks mid-squat. Why it kills gains. If you're not breathing and bracing properly, you're leaking strength. Poor intra-abdominal pressure equals less spinal stability, more energy loss, and a higher risk of injury, especially on heavy compounds. A study in the NSCA Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that proper breath control improved squat performance by up to 15%. Here's the fix. For lighter lifts. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, keep it smooth and controlled. For heavy lifts. Use the Valsalva maneuver, take a deep breath, brace your core hard, push out against your belt or torso, and hold that pressure until the rep is locked out. Think of your core like a pressure tank. No pressure equals no power. Bracing isn't optional, it's performance critical. Mistake 5. Overtraining and poor recovery. You're grinding 6 days a week, barely sleeping, and bragging about no days off? That's not hardcore, that's sabotage. Why it kills gains. Muscle growth doesn't happen during training, it happens during recovery. Push too hard, too often, and your hormones flip. Testosterone drops, cortisol spikes, and muscle protein synthesis tanks. If you're sleeping under 6 hours, you're also slashing growth hormone and IGF-1, two of your biggest muscle-building drivers. Here's how to fix it. Train 4 to 5 times per week. Quality over quantity. Prioritize 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Deload every 4 to 8 weeks, or when your lifts and motivation start tanking. Bonus, track your fatigue or HRV if possible. Recovery isn't guesswork anymore. You don't grow by pushing harder, you grow by pushing smart and letting your body rebuild. Recovery isn't a break from training, it's part of the plan. Mistake 6, not tracking progress. If you're not logging your lifts or reviewing your form, you're flying blind. Why it kills gains. You can't progressively overload what you don't track. That means missed patterns, stalled numbers, and guessing instead of growing. A study by Zordos found that lifters who tracked RPE and load progression made significantly greater strength gains than those who trained by feel. Here's how to fix it. Log every working set, use an app, notebook, spreadsheet, whatever works. Film your big lifts weekly, check bar path, depth, posture, control. Adjust based on data, not feelings. Let trends guide your programming. Want to unlock real progress? Treat your training like a system, not a guessing game. Track it, review it, refine it. That's how lifters break through. Mistake 7, never changing your program. Been running the same routine for months? Your muscles checked out weeks ago. Why it kills gains. Muscle grows in response to new stimulus. When you repeat the same routine too long, you hit adaptive resistance. Your body gets efficient, and growth stalls. Krieger's research showed that lifters who varied their rep ranges and exercises consistently gained more muscle than those who stuck to static routines. Here's how to fix it. Every 6 to 8 weeks, tweak the program. Switch up angles, grips, rep ranges, or rest times. Rotate movements, sub-incline dumbbell press for flat bench, RDLs for leg curls, etc. Use strategic deloads to reset your nervous system and reignite growth. The bottom line, progress demands adaptation. If your program doesn't evolve, your physique won't either. Most guys aren't lazy. They're not undisciplined. They show up. They train hard. But it's the silent mistakes, the ones you don't see, that steal months, even years of progress. Now you know where they hide. Now it's on you to fix them. Tonight, audit your routine like it matters because it does. Spot one of these mistakes? Good. That's your weak link. Break it, and the gains come fast. Your next 5 pounds of muscle? They're already earned. You've just been training around them. Don't wait. Take action now. Recovery is the missing link most guys overlook. Take this quick 2-minute quiz and get your free recovery tips guide to start moving, feeling, and living better today. The link's in the description and pinned comment. Go check it out. Want to keep the momentum going? Check out our most recent video. Just click here. Or tap a fan favorite that's helped others take the next step. Click this. One of them might be exactly what your routine's been missing. Don't stop here, because fixing mistakes is just the beginning. Now it's time to train with precision, recover with purpose, and grow on purpose for life.